Oh, I'm sorry, Bedrock Edition, but look, you're just gonna have to sit this one out. I'm sorry. Tippy top of the morning to you, laddies. It's me, Waddles, and today, it is serious. One quick flick of the wrist, one search of a Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and yeah, pretty quickly, we'll see tons and tons of videos documenting all of the issues going on with the implosion of Minecraft right now. You know me, besties, I'm a lover, I'm an empath. I don't like to dwell on things, especially things that are negative, for far too long, but the situation, it's really bad, and it's kind of getting worse. We have a couple of hotfixes out, and Mojang has kind of responded a little bit. Sit yourself down, take a seat, and let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about it. So, after dropping my initial part 1 video, your guys' feedback was absolutely insane and amazing. I had said down in that video, if you were having any problems, document them down below. And now look, I don't know if Mojang looks at my videos or anything, but I wanted to pull a little bit of attention to my comment section on that video because, oh my god. All of my son's worlds are gone. He has autism. Can you imagine what he went through? This is why I say the Bedrock community is treated with less transparency and therefore less care. If Java had an issue, Mojang would jump on it, but it's not the same for Bedrock. And you know, I'm not usually a supporter of this whole Bedrock versus Java thing, but I think that's absolutely correct. Maybe it's due to how vocal some of the Java community can be, but there have been multiple times within the past couple of months that a bug is fixed or something has changed, people talk about it, and within a couple of hours, a dev replies on Twitter. I had a world where I built a giant castle and introduced it to my 5-year-old niece, and now the world is gone. And not even just about the update, but in the case of the Copper Cape, me too, bro. Week's gone, still no Copper Cape. To make this Copper Cape situation even worse here, I've been watching this thing since I made that video, and the amount of capes that have been handed out, the copper ones, has barely increased now. A little bit of a word from Mojang on what the heck is going on with this Copper Cape would be absolutely beautiful right now. And on top of that, if the cape is having issues being rolled out, maybe Mojang could reopen the cape window for like another week and make a big announcement, let people know what's going on. Because it's not fair. This is like literally one of the sickest capes of all time. Alright, now again, you know me, I'm a lover. I don't want to bring a bunch of negative hate mob to Mojang. I'm an ideas man. I like to talk about what's going on and what's wrong. And then I always like to try and present how to actually fix it. Or in some cases, if there's a bug right now, how you can fix it yourself. Sliding over to Minecraft Bedrock Edition, one of the big problems with this update seems to be with the transfer from the old version to GDK. If you haven't seen part 1, well, yeah, maybe you should check that out. A lot of this is going to make a lot more sense. But like we talked about in that video, essentially, the 1.21.120 update has a new technical location for Minecraft, aka file location. Now, I had to do a fresh install on my game to actually get it to update. Some people didn't have to do that. And if you didn't have to do that fresh install, then there might be hope for your worlds. They might be in a different folder location on your PC. Now, I can't confirm this one or anything like that because, again, I fresh installed my game. But at least on Windows 10 and 11, you might be able to follow these instructions right here and find your old worlds, possibly, fingers crossed. So if anyone wants to try this out, please let me know how it goes. The file location for your worlds has changed now, and maybe some of the worlds just weren't copied over for some reason. So there's a little bit of a ray of hope that would be great if Mojang would have just, like, you know, communicated to the general public. Now, shabam wabam, I'm loading up a world, and I've noticed my worlds take way longer to load inside of this update. An issue with textures. So for one, I think I have since found out that actually our texture issues, well, if you don't have vibrant visuals enabled and you're just on simple or fancy, I think this is where a lot of the texture issues are happening. Now, I've been sitting around in my world, like, just doing a little bit of things, flying around, exploring, messing with the render distance, building small builds and stuff, hoping for the textures to start leaking and breaking, but unfortunately, nothing. The main, Prowl, oh man, I've been sitting in, like, cracking up at his Twitter this week. He's been documenting a bunch of these different glitches. Ah, yes, a brand new biome. Thanks, Mojang. The Command Warped Forest. Nice. Complete with a brand new log, the Command Warped Forest log. Ah, yes, we have new dimensions coming to the game, too. We have the Pale Garden Water dimension, and then we have the Seaweed dimension. Nice. Man, I really wish that I could recreate these things in game. I've been building portals. I've been going in and out of portals. Is it too much for a guy to ask for just a simple little bit of command block warped stem log? Come on, man. What the heck? The lag in this update is actually crazy, though. Usually your game should perform better without vibrant visuals, but yeah, now that I turn it off and go back to the settings that I used to rock every single day, like before vibrant visuals ever released, the game is definitely performing laggier than it did before. On top of that, one of the more infamous Bedrock glitches is the pink glitch, where everything in your world just turns pink randomly. A lot of people are having this happen. If you look up pink glitch on Twitter, you'll find plenty of people documenting these issues. This is an ongoing one that sometimes pops up in random updates, and yes, it has popped up again inside of this update. It's crazy. Now, a small ray of hope with some of our texture problems. If you pause your game, go into settings, scroll all the way down to video, and then inside of fancy or simple graphics options, your frame rate. If instead of having that at unlimited, you cap it at like 60 FPS, allegedly some of this texture problem stuff is getting fixed. Again, I wasn't able to recreate it, so I can't actually like test any of this stuff in game, but yeah, allegedly it's related to the frame rate toggle, which is again crazy that the community needs to convey fixes instead of mojang. What bam! But speaking of fixes, we've got a hotfix update from earlier this week that we haven't talked about quite yet. 1.21.122. Ah, yes! 1.22 is finally here. Yay! So this was from like Monday. A new update for Windows has been released to address some issues discovered in 1.21.120. And actually, the only issues that were fixed here were a couple of achievement ones, so yeah, that's a thing. And then an issue with the mouse cursor that we talked all about. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm playing the game in full screen mode, flipping into survival. I'm running around. I'm placing the block. I'm building the block. I'm looking around. My block placing is being a little bit odd today on Bedrock Edition. I can't place block how I used to. I'm holding down the place block button, and I literally cannot place the blocks down in the world, okay? Well, anyway, I'm looking around. I open the inventory, and my cursor is not even on the monitor. I tapped on something, and it popped up my voice recording. Yeah. So, I don't know. If I go ahead and go out of full screen mode and then move around and do things, no, it's better there. So, I guess as long as I play Minecraft maybe not full screen mode, my cursor is staying closer to the middle. So, it is kind of fixed. Let's see if I can place blocks. No, placing blocks is definitely nowhere near the same, though. Dude, I'm pressing the use button. Oh, wait. It's like I can only place 2 at a time or something. Oh, no, that's new. You just see what I mean? The game is kind of breaking even more. On top of that, a new problem that people have been documenting, pressing F11 to go to full screen will crash the game. Now, I wasn't able to replicate this command. I'm spamming it right now, and yeah, I mean, I'm fine. The game's not crashing, but if your game is crashing every time you go to full screen, you're going to have to not hit F11. Instead, inside of the settings menu, scroll down to video, scroll down a little bit more, full screen. You can just toggle it on like that. Now look, I'm recording this in the morning of the day of that I'm going to release it. I'm going to film this video, I'm going to take my cats to the vet, and then I'm going to come home and edit it and release it. At least as of the recording of this video, surely with this big implosion of the Minecraft community right now, Minecraft would actually say something, right? What? Oh, what's that? What can my AI agent craft to save both of us? Nice! So yeah, one would think maybe in the middle of this implosion, Minecraft would at least like tweet out like, hey, we know there's issues, we're working on it, we're trying to get it fixed. No. Instead, we had a meme on Monday, and then a brand new AI that Mojang is making. Nice. Oh, I'm sure the people are going to love this one. Oh. Yes, a dangerous situation. How in the world would I fix this? I think I could probably just ask AI to solve this, right? Because I don't know what to do. Definitely not place 2 blocks, or 1 even. No. All right, now you got to be careful here because there are different kinds of AI, right? Generative AI is the one that is really, really bad, especially for the Earth. This type of AI, I don't think it's generative AI, so it's not maybe as bad, but it's just wild timing. With an implosion of the community, we are promoting our Education Edition AI thing instead of, maybe just explaining that they're working on a fix, for the biggest version of the game. Way more people play Bedrock than Java. I'm an ideas man. I like to present a solution. The solution is so simple. Mojang, if you're watching this, we need like a little bit more communication. If the main Twitter account here is just used for memes nowadays, well, then maybe we need like a community management Twitter account or something like that. An account on Twitter, not inside of a private Discord, not on just a random Reddit where developers will maybe sometimes make a post. A public account that people could follow where all of the community managers have access to it and can make statements when things like this happen. I really think all that the people want, aside from, a fix to their game so they can play their worlds, is just a little bit more communication from the developers and not YouTubers like me and Phoenix and everyone else in the world. Alright, I didn't end up releasing that video on the day that I planned, and a little update. Mojang has responded. Kind of. Later on that very day, when I had initially made that video, Bedrock 1.21.123 released a brand new hotfix. Right at the top of the hotfix, we have a little bit of communication from the developers, which is quite nice. But I definitely think the fires could have been calmed a little bit sooner on, with a little bit more transparency earlier. Now, this hotfix will allegedly fix many of the issues that we took a look at in today's video, like the mouse cursor again. But they do note that they are still working on that one. They fixed an issue with the improved input latency, some of the pink glitches, and many other fixes inside of the preview. With that being said, though, my game still is having issues placing blocks, and I've seen people over the past couple of days talking about some issues still persisting for them. So that's why I went ahead and left everything alone in the rest of the video that you just watched. I'm gonna stay locked into the situation, and I'll let you know if anything else changes. I don't know, man. Is the game any more fixed for you? Let me know down below. Tap that like button, subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with a more normal, fun video. Thanks for watching. I'm so sorry, Bedrock Gang.